Hello, everybody. It's Saturday, August 10th, 2019. I'm going to do a little bit of talking about my goals. I talked with Margene this morning at 7 my time. I barely got up. Give you a little background story of why. My girlfriend's eldest boy, I think he's 33, should know better. About 100 miles away, he broke down to my other car, and he had his girlfriend and like 4 or 5 kids with him in the car, and he was drunk. Needless to say, he wrecked the car as far as she was trying to stop him from driving, so she slammed the car in park or reverse. But before that, he had just went in the ditch, and I didn't know any of this until later on. She just told me they were broke down. And I don't blame her for ruining the car, but it split the oil pan and the motor is now seized, and it's going to be at least $3,000 to fix that. I don't have that kind of money, so my friend and I are going to probably tow it down to the scrap yard and see what we can get for it for scrap. Other than that, this morning was pretty illuminating with Margene, or MJ. We talked about my goals for this week, and I'm going to try and enter at least 100 more contacts into my royalty automated email thing and come up with some kind of a good swipe email that's short, sweet, to the point, and captures attention so that maybe somebody will open it up. And my friend Ari requested one of my Blue Apron dinners that I sent him for free. If you guys want to do that, I think I've got 4 left. I'll need your first name, your last name, and your email address, and I will send you one out. And first come, first serve. When I'm out, I'm out. For now. Anyway, since I'm on that plan, I'll probably get more later on, and it's really, really good stuff. Especially if you don't have time to fix your own dinners right away, or you're pressed for time. It's 30-40 minutes to prep them, and most of the ingredients come with it. So pretty good. And I should say as long as you're in the States, but that's the 48 lower, because I tried to give one to my cousin in Hawaii, and they don't deliver out there. And I don't know about Canada or Alaska, but I'm pretty sure Alaska's probably out. But maybe not Canada. Well, some parts of Canada, because it costs 3 arms and 4 legs to ship anything to them. But that being said, that's what I'm concentrating on this weekend, is trying to get as many leads as I can into my royalty autoresponder, coming up with some good swipe emails for my 4% success challenge and the royalty, and figuring out what the heck I'm going to do with my broke car. Anyway, everything else, I just got done with a bunch of shopping. I know this is all boring stuff, but I listened to Robert Kiyosaki interviewing a guy from Romania, and man, that guy, during the interview, he got really, I think, rude to the guy, but maybe he was just trying to make the guy think. But I've never heard Robert Kiyosaki get that rude with somebody, and he did. But maybe he was having a bad day. They were in Romania. He said it was his aunt was from there, and he wanted to see where she came from. I'm starting to follow some of his policies. I've always listened to him and Trump, because they wrote a book together, Why We Want You to Be Rich. And I grabbed that book. I got about halfway through. I don't think I've ever finished it, or Rich Dad, Poor Dad for that matter. But he goes into a lot of explanations, and he's got a new book out called Fake, which I would like to get and read. And he's asking people on the millennial side. He's got some kind of YouTube channel, or this Alexandria gal has some kind of channel out that talks about millennials and learning about Robert Kiyosaki's principles of using debt to buy things. And it makes sense. And we were always taught and tried to wrap our heads around the opposite, but we were always taught to grow up, go to school, get a good job, save your money, and buy a house and buy a car and pay your bills. And Robert Kiyosaki said, "Why would I save money when they just print more?" And I keep thinking about that, going, well, I guess if you look at money as a certain way like that, it's taken a long time. Ever since I was in my 20s, I've been an alternate kind of guy as far as trying to do investments. I started trying to do real estate when I was younger. That didn't pan out, and but he's quite interesting if you get down and listen to him and you don't let the negativity that he puts out sometimes get under your skin. But he didn't have to be that rude to that poor Romanian guy that was interviewing him. However, that being said, I will still listen to him because there's pointers that everybody can put out that are valuable to us. And I think listening to him is a good thing. He's quite different in his talking. So anyway, you guys have a good Saturday and the rest of the weekend. I'll be back tomorrow sometime with a little bit more. Until tomorrow, peace. Later.